Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? We're so back, we never fucking left Mikey Mike. You missed my comeback stream 2 nights ago there, Mr. Mikey Mike. But right now we got one viewer. It's you and me, and together we can fight for change. Tomorrow, Election Day 2024. Good morning, Tanya D. Everybody detoxing after very, very good Damone stream this morning. His panels are always fun, and I love that they're not in the meth hours of the evening. It's a fun way to start the day. Hello, Chantel. This is a quick one this morning. I wanted to do a little straw poll in the community. If y'all don't mind writing, Trump, Harris, or other, I just want to see where everybody's electoral decisions lie within our community. Which way are we? Where are we going tomorrow when we head to the polls? Put our finger on the pulse of the community. Let's go, fucking Mikey Mike. Let's go, Angela G. I shouldn't be biased, but only two people have the chutzpah and the courage to admit who they're voting for. That's it. Just Mikey Mike and Angela G. Nobody else. Let's go, Dan Mingo. Let's fucking go. Is that it? Only three people with the courage to say out loud that they're voting for the Orange Man? Terry Crews. That's worse than voting for Kamala, Amanda. Sometimes you got to make a decision and stand by it. I support your vote, which is ironic. I think in Australia, it's you'd have to ask Telly or Bick, but I'm pretty sure that there's actually like a criminal charge for not voting. Yes, Veronica Trump with an ellipses, which means maybe not the most enthusiastic vote in history, but that's where she's going. Does anyone in the chat actually believe that Kamala can win? That would be that's my question. The public outpouring of support, the liberal media outlets that have kind of turned on Kamala. I don't think Trump's an awful choice. He's our president. He's the country manager, not a pastor. And travel ad, you can fuck off. You can fuck off with Justin Trudeau, travel ad. I'll pray for you people in Canada. That's what I'm talking about, Tanya D. Have you all seen they've already found voter fraud in certain Pennsylvania counties? It begins. It has already begun. I'm going to go on record right now and say that if they say somehow, some way that Kamala is able to win, I will have lost all faith in the electoral process, in the democratic process, in the idea of liberty in our country. But I do think that's what's going to happen. I genuinely believe in my heart of hearts that the election was already decided before any of us even went to the poll. whoever they are, the powers that be, the Bilderberg Group, the Illuminati, the Trilateral Commission, whatever, the Skull and Bones Society. I don't think we have much say in who becomes president at all. Oh, I'm not talking about the Pacific Northwest with the ballot boxes being on fire, Matt. I'm actually talking about certain precincts already have been found that they've been doing voter fraud, like addresses don't match, dead citizens voting. Too early to say whether or not they were complicit, but Amanda, you have a wonderful day too, ma'am. What up, Cap? Good morning to you, sir. Do your part and get out there and vote in California. You'll be the one black man that doesn't vote for Kamala in California, and we need you to die on that hill alone, Cap, and do a 360 kickflip while you're up there. Yeah, so the voter fraud in the precincts in Pennsylvania, the news broke today. MSNBC has turned their back on Kamala. So has CBS, even Reuters. Every liberal media news outlet has begun to distance themselves from Kamala, and the overarching, just the spirit of the nation seems to be leaning towards Trump, and I'm genuinely scared that the president, I think it was Kay Schwizzle, said yes, selected, not elected. I don't think anything that we do is going to impact the decision that's already been made. And I am genuinely fearful that come Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, they're going to announce Kamala as the winner. We're going to have 4 more years of civil unrest, racial divide, hyperinflation, migrancy or illegal immigration issues, gang warfare and theft in major metropolitan areas. I certainly don't want that. I want people to thrive. I want people to be able to own homes. I want people to be able to go out and start a business. Full Tooth Ed voted 9 times for Kamala. So that's what I'm saying, Mikey Mike. The only way Trump loses is by cheating. She is abhorrent. She lacks authenticity. I've never met somebody who talks so much without saying a damn thing. And the funny thing is I liked Tulsi. I liked RFK. And as much as policy as a person, even John Kerry a couple of years ago, I remember being somewhat fond of. So I'm not out here just blanket hating Democrats. I hate her. I hate what she stands for. I hate the way she communicates. And I hate the passive aggressive undertones with the way she talks to everybody. Trump and JD Vance both did unedited, raw interviews with Rogan, and Kamala went on Call Her Daddy, and Club Shay Shay. White guys for Kamala. Fuck that. Let's go, Carl. White guys for Kamala. Yeah, Matt, that's even when she did the debate with Trump, it was more like a rally than it was a debate. I don't really think she held her own versus Trump. Whoever said that she won that debate, I mean, people are entitled to their opinion. It's just my opinion that their opinion happens to be wrong. I know we have Jonathan, our communities. He's left-leaning. JT Colfax is left-leaning. I don't know too many. It's too bad our community doesn't get one electoral college vote. That would be interesting. Oh, she's disgusting, Steve Dave. It's contrived. She does that thing where it's like I don't feel like I've ever heard the real Kamala Harris talk. She's Indian, she's black, but I think she married a Jewish white guy. She put tons of African American behind bars for nonviolent, cannabis offenses, and she withheld evidence. Her dialect definitely does change, Angela. That is 110% accurate. We're not gonna have any of that today, guys. One of my mods take care of that. We're not doing any. We're not doing that today, folks. Somebody get that one for me. Let me know in the chat. She's tougher on crime than Trump. And she's a gun owner too. They said, "What kind of gun do you own?" She's like, "A Glock." She's like, "I never said I was coming to take your guns," and like, her whole thing was on, "We're gonna come. We're gonna knock at your door. We're gonna talk to you about your guns." I even think she might have made reference to the fact that the Constitution might be a dangerous document. Uh, there we go. I'm back now, yo. But that's all. I was curious to see, where our, we always say our community is quote unquote based, right? Like we know who Jilly's voting for. We know who Alex is voting for. Now, everyone in the chat, don't tell me who you're voting for. I want you in the chat. I want you to type who you think's going to win. I want to hear the community opinion on who you think's going to. I want you to tell me who you think's going to win this election. I don't think Trump's evil. I think he's a tad bit narcissistic, but he's not evil. I mean, shit. Not every sociopath is evil. That's if you do any research into like the cluster B personality disorders. So no, I want everyone to type. I'm afraid of the cheat. They already got away with it. Why not do it again? You're probably right, man. Everyone has their issues, Matt. You have yours and I have mine. I'm sure Gandhi had his and Mother Teresa had hers. Yeah, if you genuinely care about the well-being of the country, I don't see. Whenever I ask anybody, it's like, why do you support Kamala? And it's always because they can't support racism. It's a very, very strange argument. There's passion behind it, but very little thought or fact. Y'all follow? I do like JD Vance better than I liked Mike Pence. That's for sure. I mean, what are we gonna do, Matt? It's I don't know what to do like in that point. We can't handle 4 more years. I agree, but what is the play? No agenda. Do me a favor, Steve. Send that to me on IG if you can. Send me because I'm driving. And I know I'm going to forget it. I would like to. Yeah, Vance came across as he was a dude, man. He could be a foreman on a construction site. He came across very relatable. Nothing was contrived. Nothing was premeditated. I dug most of what I heard about the fellow. And he kind of came out of nowhere. I thought that Trump was going to run with either Tulsi or if him and RFK could have figured out a way to create a bipartisan ticket, that would have been. I think that would have really put a wrench in a lot of people's agendas and their plans. Yeah, you're probably right, Matty Matt. Let's hope. If you pray, feel free to pray. It's funny. The last election, I was rooting for Trump, but I wasn't really worried for the well-being of the country. This is the first time in my 40 years on the planet where I'm genuinely worried for the well-being of the country. You know. And that's okay. I mean, my opinion means very little, if anything. We got 22 people listening, so. But yeah, I don't want 8% mortgage rates. I don't want 12% car loans. I don't want people not being able to buy a home. It's. Is that a fact? Is that serious, Remix? The National Guard is deployed in swing states. Is that real? Well, I think JFK was the youngest president, and I think Barack was the second youngest. Matt, I could be wrong. Maybe fact check me on that, but I know I'm close. JFK was like 41 or 42, and Barack was like 43 or 44, something like that. That's wild, Remix. I had no idea. So the National Guard is being deployed in swing states. This is freedom, folks. This is what our forefathers had envisioned when they left the tyrannical oversight of Britain. Yeah, I know they're all in their early to mid 40s. They're all like within a year or two of each other, man. And yeah, that Trump's going to be 80 in office, just like Biden was. Whoever says that Trump has declining mental faculties, like that's wild. That's a bad take. Biden is objectively in decline. Like objectively, like there's no agenda or not. You can't watch the man and say that he's not. He has one foot in the grave, one on a banana peel. Same to you, Rockstar. Good to see you, brother. Well, that's all. Community drama is great. Catches are even better, but do your part. Get out there and vote. Vote with your brain, not with your heart. And it's little things too. Like a new SUV is $48,000 for a. I remember when $48,000 got you something like incredible that I couldn't afford back then. I went to get my Monster this morning, and then it's like $359 for and that's, I'm like, bro, it was only a couple of short years ago. It was, $2.19, 3 for $5. Pat Con's here, everybody. Look busy. Pat Con is in the house. Eggs are expensive. Milk's expensive. Gas recently just came down a hair, but it's impossible for a lot of families to make ends meet, And I don't blame people for being on government assistance when, if you have a car with insurance and a payment and interest, you wind up having less money and free time if you have a job than if you just decide to. Good to see you, FM. Good to see you, sir. We're talking about the election, FM. We're talking about freedom. We're talking about liberty. We're talking about guns. We're talking about thick bottom women and MAGA hats. That's what we're talking about today. Yeah, that's what they said. You'll own nothing and like it. This is the new world order. Funny thing is, y'all, I'm not even a gun guy, but I support your right to have a gun. I don't smoke weed, but I support your right to pretty much do more or less whatever you want to do. Because I personally don't want people telling me what to do. $5 a gallon for gas is crazy. If you get 20 miles to the gallon and the gym or church or something like that is 10 miles away, that means you're $5 with depreciation, $6 with insurance. You're spending $8 every time you just leave the house for a small errand. If you do that, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but that shit adds up at the end of the year. People to go on vacation, for private to invest in self-improvement. It's y'all. And it didn't always. It didn't always used to be this way. I want people to thrive. You know what I mean? I want to see the world do well. Am I still roboting y'all or no? Somebody tell me if I'm still roboting. So yeah, I'm about here in a few. There's no community drama on the horizon. Really, no juicy gossip. Just as intoxicating as it is to be sucked into the drama, and the sense of relevance. Like Matt said, the country can't handle another 4 years, and if you're not anxious about the result of tomorrow, you're probably living in willful ignorance. Some men do just want to watch the world burn red. That is 100% accurate.